Have you ever heard the story of the Good Samaritan? Let me tell you. A lawyer tested Jesus, saying, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus replied, "What is written in the law? How do you read it?" The lawyer said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." Jesus said to him, "You have answered correctly. Do this and you will live." But he, wanting to justify himself, said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" Now, when we read through this passage in Luke chapter 10 verses 25 to 37, it's easy to get frustrated with the lawyer. I mean, he wants to talk about eternal life, but then when he's given the answer, he wants to justify himself. Why are we like that sometimes? We want to talk about God's plan for our lives, but when we hear the answer, we don't want to do what he says. But let's keep reading, because Jesus gave him an answer. He said, "A certain man went down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among thieves, who stripped him of his clothes and beat him and went away, leaving him half dead. Now there came a priest upon him, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to him, and when he saw him, he had compassion. He also bound up his wounds, poured in oil and wine, and set him on his own animal, and brought him into an inn, and took care of him, and paid 2 pence to the innkeeper, promising to pay any extra cost. When morning came, he paid the keeper again whatever was needed, and he departed. Then Jesus said to him, "Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to him who fell among the thieves?" The lawyer said, "He who showed mercy on him." Jesus said to him, "Go and do likewise." So, who was the good guy in this story? The Samaritan. He didn't just give money to help. He didn't just pay for the services. He actually took the time to stop and show compassion. And that's exactly what Jesus wants us to do. It's not enough just to give. We must take the time to show compassion. Now, who do you think needs some compassion in your life right now? Somebody close to you, or maybe somebody you don't know? You may be thinking, "I don't have much time." Well, Jesus didn't say this wasn't possible. He simply said go and do likewise. That means no matter how busy we are, no matter how little time we think we have, we can always make time to show compassion. So go and do likewise.